Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hovik. I am a reader and staff member at the Greenman Store in North Hollywood, California. Um, Today I'm just sort of hopping on to do a quick little video to introduce myself while I'm kind of working on a couple things here. It's my day. It's Thursday today, and I do readings today from 3 to 7 p.m., obviously, Pacific Standard Time. So if you'd like a reading, give me a call at 818-985-2010 and just ask for Hovik. Awesome. So, like I said, welcome. I'm just going to be doing some candles today and kind of talking about myself. Basically, I've been working at the store for about 2.5 years almost now, and I've known the owners of the store for about 5 of those years, actually. I've known them a lot longer than I started working here. I used to be a frequent shopper and hanger-outer at the store. I had a bit of a nickname as the Lurk for a while, which was kind of funny, because I would just come in and hang out and spend all day here, or, as long as I could for the most part, because I used to live actually, I used to live a ways away. Well, actually not too bad. I used to live in Glendale, but my job was like up the street from the store, so I used to come down here on my day off or my break or something. But anyway, I have been studying and practicing various magical traditions, mostly within Wicca and witchcraft and that aspect, for about 12 years now. And through that, I have mastered a lot of different skills, and I'm still continuing to master and grow and practice my craft and my ability. Like for example today, I'm doing a candle for a client of mine who wanted just a general uncrossing, so it's an uncrossing candle that I'm doing. So yeah, this particular candle is really kind of a cool candle, and I'd like to recommend it to a lot of different people. An uncrossing candle, what it is, or basically let's talk a little bit about what exactly an uncrossing actually means. Now, a lot of the time you'll hear within the magical community, in various traditions, talk about what's called being crossed, or having a run of bad luck. And now, that happens a lot of times to a lot of different people, and it's pretty common, mostly because, just your day-to-day life, you're going to pick up little bits and pieces here and there, just from all the energy that you're having to deal with throughout the day, good or bad. It happens, and we collect things just like anything else because we're human, and that's what we do. And sometimes, over time, it can kind of build up and become a little bit problematic because it starts to put obstacles in your way and starts to kind of impede some of the work that you're trying to do in your regular life. And that can cause problems to where you're unable to get things done, or like your job just keeps falling through. You have a run of bad luck. You're not making any money all of a sudden. Something's happening. Just nobody can get back to you. You seem to just be falling short. Every time you try to kind of get ahead at something, there's a block that stops you for some reason and just can't seem to shake it. So people come to me and the staff here at the store, and we do candles and things to help remove those blockages from your life, so that you have a clear road ahead of you and can make those things happen that you want to have happen. So, that's generally what these are for. And I usually recommend most people to do at least one uncrossing, a general uncrossing, at least once a month. It's a really good thing to do. It's kind of like a good little maintenance thing, kind of like a spiritual cleanse type thing. I mean, a spiritual cleanse is a little bit different, but uncrossing kind of falls into the category of that type of thing. But I usually recommend to most people, about once a month is usually a good option. I personally do a form of an uncrossing about once a month. I will sit and I will do a candle or some sort of working to clear away any energy that's kind of holding me back from anything that I'm trying to accomplish. And that's basically what I do. The way that I do these candles for people here at the store is they're really, really unique. A lot of our candles, actually all of our candles, are very, very unique in the sense that they are actually all custom made. We make these candles ourselves. We actually have an in-house candle maker who makes our candles for us. and she makes our candles, and then we take them and then we carve into the candles. can't really see it in this. You can kind of see it a little bit, but do you see like a little bit of that carving that you can kind of see in the candle, like right along here and here? Those are basically what I'm carving into the candle using this porcupine quill. So I carve basically different sigils. I carve in the sigil that I use specifically for uncrossing and removing obstacles out of your life. That's generally what I use this sigil for, and I do it on a white candle because white is a good colored candle to do as a general uncrossing to kind of clear things out of the way for a particular situation. In addition to that, the other thing that we also have is because, I mean, this is what most people would call like a 7-day candle, you know, the kinds that comes in like a jar. The thing that's special about our candles is that because we make them, we can purchase these candles. We can actually sell and purchase the glass separately, which is what I have here. So this fits into this, which is great, and they're wonderful. Now, with an uncrossing, the way that it entails as far as the candle is concerned is in the bottom of our jar, you can see that there are some herbs and things in the bottom of the jar. Now these are herbs and things that I have put in there that directly correlate to uncrossing and removing obstacles in somebody's life. I put those herbs in the bottom of the candle, and then I take my candle and I will put the candle in there when it's complete. And then I do a charging and a blessing over the candle. Now that I've carved my candle, I'm going to take the leftover, the shavings that have fallen on my little napkin right here, and I'm going to put them into the candle like this. Because again, these are all the things that I've taken out of the candle, and I want to get rid of all those things. So I'm going to put it into the candle to burn it away. So now it's in the candle like that. Give it a little bit of a shake to get mixed in there, and then take my cloth, lay it back down. I'm going to take my candle, and now I'm going to dress my candle. Now there are a number of different ways to dress the candle. A lot of people, you'll hear that talked about. The way that I dress the candles, I use essential oils. Now this one is a blend that I have put together, that we have put together here at the store, specifically for uncrossing, again, and we do have it available. And so I have a mix right here, like I said, that I'm going to be using on this candle. So what I do with this oil is basically I take the oil and I open it up, and on all those little grooves that you saw that I kind of showed you in the candle, I'm going to apply oil into those little grooves. So I'm going to take a little, it has a little reducer on there so it doesn't pour out, and I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to dab it lightly on the candle into those little grooves to get the oil in those little grooves so that the oil can lend its energy to the candle. So I've got the color of the candle, the white for good for purity and light and all that good stuff, and then I've got the sigil for uncrossing, and then I've got the oil, which is also really good because it lends its energy again to the purpose of uncrossing. Now, on top of that, I also incorporate the client's initials or full name sometimes onto the candle. I usually do that actually for every candle that I do, because again, these are custom candles and I want to dress it specifically for you as opposed to just a general uncrossing that anybody could purchase. So, I'm going to apply a little bit of oil onto the initial portion here, and then close the little oil bottle here, put that off to the side, and then using my finger, just plain finger, I'm going to rub the oil gently into the little crevices to kind of get it nice and oiled up. And then once I do that, then we're going to go on to the next part, where I'm going to apply glitter to the candle, and then I'm going to bless it and put it away. Okay, so now that we have oiled and carved our candle, now I'm going to use some glitter. Now, the glitter that I'm going to use for this particular candle is a multicolored glitter, so it's got all the different colors, it's like a rainbow glitter. And now this glitter is really good, especially for uncrossing, because if you think about it, I'm looking to clear everything out of the way. So using a glitter that has all the colors in there lends that all-encompassing type energy into the candle. So we're going to use that on this candle. Now the reason why we use glitter, other than the fact that it makes the candle look pretty, is glitter is actually magically important and significant. So what you do basically, just take the glitter and you pour it just gently, you don't need a lot of glitter, just a little bit of glitter, into the carved portion of the candle. Now what the glitter does is the glitter, because it's like glass and it's reflective, it provides a mirror, it makes a mirror which if you look at a mirror, mirrors are like a portal, and it's a portal to spirit. And so, if I want to create change, I have to affect the spirit and draw spirits in, and to allow my guides and the angels and what have you to get in here and to do the work for me, to help me out. This candle, to also draw the energy of the person as well. So that's what the glitter does. The glitter acts as a portal to allow for everything to kind of be drawn into the candle energetically so that it can work. So after you're done with that, it'll look kind of like that. And now that looks kind of cool, just as it is. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually take off the excess glitter. Again, using my fingers, I'm just going to rub the candle down and take off the excess glitter. And once I do that, I will show you what the candle looks like when it's all done, with all the glitter and the oil and everything all pretty. And you'll see the finished result. Okay, cool. So, there you go. And there's the finished candle. It's an uncrossing sigil, carved onto the candle. On the other side, it has got the person's initials on there. So now it's ready to go. So, take that, take the jar, take the candle, put it in the jar, and it's good to go. So now, I have essentially got a completed and finished candle. So I'm going to take my little napkin and roll it up and toss it out. So now my candle's done. So I have a candle with the sigil and the oil and the glitter and the colors and the herbs all together, ready to go, specifically for uncrossing and removing obstacles so that you can accomplish your goals. So now, after this, later today, I will take this candle and I will bless it, and I will do a blessing over the candle, send white positive energy to the candle to kind of charge it, basically. And I won't show that on video just because it's a little weird and personal also. So I like to do that outside of camera, but I'll show you guys, like I said. That's basically what's going to look like it's done now at this point. So it's done and ready to go. And that's that candle. So, I hope you enjoyed. Again, my name is Hovik. I work at the Greenman Store in North Hollywood, California. I'm also a reader here on Thursdays in the afternoon from 3 to 7. So if you want to get a hold of me for a candle or a reading, give me a call, 888-985-2010, and I will get back to you and schedule the appointment for you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.